nervous. Is everything on? I don't even know. Hey guys, welcome back to NFlexRN. My name is Daniel, and today we're going to be talking about things that we wish we knew before starting nursing school. Before we get started, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe down below, and also leave us a comment at the end of this video if you liked what you saw and if any of these tips are helpful for you too. So let's jump into the video. Number 1. A lot of nursing school is about self-teaching and self-learning. What I mean by this is that a lot of professors will give a little bit more bare bones lectures, and they'll point to the readings as kind of the guide for you to learn most of the information. Not to say that the lectures aren't helpful, but the bulk majority of the information that you're going to be learning is from the textbook. So my recommendation for this is to go to lecture, learn what you're going to be learning from the lecture as kind of a guide to focus your readings and see what is most important. It is a bit frustrating when you first get into nursing school and you start to realize that not everything is going to be taught in lectures. So just keep in mind that when going into nursing school, a lot of the content is going to be self-taught. You are going to have to force yourself to read a lot and learn a lot by yourself. And that's just kind of the way it is. Even in your practice, you're going to have to do that as well. So this is just an important skill for you to learn going into nursing school. Number 2, and this goes with the first one, there's going to be a lot of reading that you do in nursing school. Each course is going to have so much reading, whether it's journal articles, whether it's textbooks, whether online resources. Your professors are probably going to assign you 50 to 100 pages of readings per class, and that's just something that you're going to have to find a way to deal with. There's so many different strategies on how to approach these readings. Whether it's a journal article, I recommend watching a few YouTube videos on how to read a journal article because it's definitely different from a textbook. And with regards to the textbook, there's so much information in the textbook that it's almost impossible to know everything off by heart. So I recommend looking at a few reading strategies. My favorite is speed reading. I'll link down a YouTube video down below that's really helpful. Yeah, nursing has a lot of reading out of all the courses that I've ever taken, and I have a previous degree before nursing. Nursing definitely takes the cake with how much reading you're going to be doing. Number 3, you got to rethink the way that you're going to take an exam. Nursing exams are nothing like they are in high school or in previous degrees. Nursing exams are tough, they're challenging, and they require a lot of critical thinking and a lot of prior knowledge in order to be able to apply it and answer the question correctly. A lot of people dread nursing exams because for the most part, all of the answers are correct. However, you have to prioritize what is the most important thing for you to do in that moment. And it just comes with practice. I recommend practicing. Doing questions every day on a topic that you're struggling with will really help you understand what is most important amongst that topic. Additionally, a lot of people don't expect to select all the apply questions. Those are really challenging. The reason why they're challenging is because there's 5 answers and you kind of have to choose out of 5 of them whether they're right or wrong. They require a lot of thinking. They're essentially like 5 true or false questions in one question, and you must get them all right in order for that question to be right. We'll definitely have a few more videos talking about how to take a nursing exam, so watch out for those and subscribe. Number 4, clinicals and school in general take up so much of your time. The reason for this is because in nursing school, you have class and you also have clinicals, and typically most nursing schools won't really have days off. So it becomes really challenging because you'll have school Monday to Friday with really no breaks in between. And on top of that, you have to be studying for those classes and you have to be prepping for clinicals and making care plans, and it's just a constant assignment after assignment after assignment with no room to breathe. So the biggest recommendation that I can tell you is to really prioritize your time. The reason why I say this is because in nursing school, it's really important to have things outside of nursing school, such as a social life or a job, just to keep you occupied and not to fry your brain with just nursing knowledge. This kind of ties in with the next little tip, which is tip number 5. You got to stay organized with a nursing school. And what I mean by this is that you really should plan out the entire semester. I recommend really sitting down, planning out the semester, writing down every single assignment that you have due, when it's due, how long you think it might take to do that assignment. Additionally, I also recommend planning like events outside of nursing school, so social hangouts when you're working as well, because that will just keep you a little bit more motivated. If you know that you have a party coming up on Saturday, then you know that you're gonna get the work done during the week rather than on the weekend, so you can have a good time that weekend. Number 6, this is a lot of things that students don't do because they think that you should be struggling in nursing school. And don't get me wrong, nursing school is hard. There are gonna be moments that you're struggling, but it shouldn't be such a big struggle that you find yourself failing classes, that you find yourself in an emotional distress, because that's not healthy. If you need help, go talk to your professor, go talk to an advisor, see what kind of resources are available on your campus as well. I know at my campus we had an accessibility service, so we were allowed to go and talk to a therapist for free. And I found that really helpful because you can just kind of vent about any type of situation that's going on, regardless if it's nursing school related or not. And they can also provide more resources for you. Additionally, like talking to professors more will really help, because professors, for the most part, they don't want you to fail. Their goal is to teach you and to make you learn. So if you really put in the time and the effort to talk to them, see where you're struggling, and see what you can do to better improve yourself, then I think that will really benefit and pay off in the end. Number 7, be prepared to see so much with regards to your clinicals. Additionally, in lecture, you're also gonna be learning a lot. But within those clinicals, you're gonna be seeing so much. You're gonna be seeing so many different people at different walks of life. You're gonna be seeing so many different conditions. You're gonna be seeing people at their lowest, at their best, when they're being discharged. My recommendation for this is to just soak it all in, because in nursing school, you kind of don't have that responsibility of actually taking care of a patient and having that legal kind of responsibility to make sure that that patient, you know, stays safe. So just absorb everything, take everything at your own pace, and also don't take anything too personally. When you're working as a nurse, you're going to be working with people, and working with people is challenging and requires a lot of different strategies on how to approach many different situations. As a nursing student, you're not really expected to know everything, and you're not expected to know perfectly how to handle each situation. So figure it out during nursing school, because when you start practicing as a nurse, you have to learn really fast and learn really fast how to deal with people. Finally, number 8, self-care. This has kind of been the theme throughout this entire video, but self-care really means to take care of yourself during nursing school, and I wish I knew that better, because I definitely did not. And I don't mean like the occasional face mask, take a bath, you know, the kind of Instagram self-care mottos. What I mean is really focus on how can I improve my mental health here and now. So can I organize my time efficiently so that I can hang out with my friends, because that makes me feel better. I'm struggling with this course. Can I talk to my professor so that I can do better in this course? Should I really be studying till 2 a.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. the next day for class? Because that doesn't seem healthy to me. So there's a whole bunch of things. If you can identify kind of the negative things that are happening in nursing school that you might be doing to yourself, and really kind of prioritizing your time a bit better, looking at your mental health, seeing how you can focus on it and make it a bit better. That is what I mean by self-care, really and truly. Anyway, that concludes the video for today. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that any new nursing student that is watching this looks at these tips and really sets them into motion when they go into nursing school. If you're already in nursing school, then know that it does get better, and eventually you will graduate. Regardless of how, when, where, you will graduate. If you guys have any other tips or any comments, questions, concerns, then feel free, leave them in the comment below. Additionally, subscribe. We're gonna create a lot more content. And we also have an Instagram page. We'll link it down below as well. Feel free to follow. We post a lot of educational content on there, and a lot of stuff that can help with your studies, with NCLEX as well. So feel free to check that out below too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you guys in our next video.